Hi, everybody. My name is Alexandra Janelli, and I'm the founder at Modrn Sanctuary in Manhattan. I learned about Himalayan salt therapy when I was out at the Montauk Salt Room and was so blown away by how good I felt afterwards and what a cool experience it was that I was considering opening my own salt room in Manhattan. At the time, I was just a hypnosis practitioner, but decided that I was going to take a huge leap of faith and open a Himalayan salt room surrounded by several different treatment rooms, which I'm really glad I did. Because I think what was interesting about the Himalayan salt therapy is it was one, a really nice revenue source to bring people in, but most importantly, it was something really unique that became a destination that people wanted to check out and see. So while I thought Himalayan salt therapy would become really well known and best for medical use, it really became something that allowed people to come in, try something new, and become what I call experiential wellness. So they were willing to try and experience. It's become a super easy thing to Instagram, but it also people feel really good. So I will say for my business, while the Himalayan salt room hasn't made me millions of dollars, it has been something that pays for itself in marketing as well. And in our salt room is about 200 square feet. In our salt room, we had previously been doing yoga, meditation, past life regression classes. Um, we did a whole slew of different workshops in the room, a whole group of different types of yoga as well. We also offer massage in the room. We did our room to full spec. I would say we bared no cost in terms of developing it, and we could not have done the development of the salt room without salt chamber behind our design. Salt chamber was so instrumental in terms of the development of this room because so many people were talking about how if I wanted to work with them, it was proprietary information or I had to contract them for these crazy amounts. But I was able to work with the Salt Chamber Inc. team that helped me really design out the plan and how to do it, as well as offering their services in terms of providing the salt. And really, it was such a new treatment at the time. No one else knew how to do it. So I really couldn't have done this without them. So I'm really grateful to all their help and everything that they've done, soup to nuts. I've even flown down to their facility to meet them. They're wonderful. It's a beautiful facility. I recommend meeting and chatting with them anytime. What else can I tell you? My salt room used to be two different treatment rooms that I converted to a salt room. And we backlit all the different salt. We did anything. We did two different types of salt in the salt room. We did a rough cut brick, and we also did a smooth brick. And we used them in a interesting pattern so that you could really see the difference in textures along the wall. We insisted on putting in heated floors to heat the salt so that you got the negative ions. And we also ran LED lights behind the paneling so the walls can change color at any time as well. We did the ceiling in a wallpaper because what I forgot to do when we designed it the first time around was to install something cool on the ceiling, which is where people are looking. But it was important for us to incorporate a lot of different elements, which is why you'll see the salt, the wood, the metal as well in the room. Couldn't include water, unfortunately, but we are absolutely in love with our Halo generator. They've been super at helping us keep it maintained and sending different parts. It works great. Lots of little hacks in terms of keeping the salt dry in the summer when it's more humid is a rice cooker. But what else can I tell you? The salt room is amazing. People feel so happy when they go in there. And I would definitely recommend if you were going to do a salt room, do the floors. It's totally worth it. It makes people happy. Use a rake to keep it clean. And I'm super happy. We wouldn't have not done a salt room. It's been certainly something that one, people do appreciate for the health and wellness benefits of it, but they also really enjoy coming to see it because they've never seen it. I would recommend doing a membership for the salt room because the more you can get people in, the greater the buy-in. We have clients who have COPD. I do not say that they should go in there unless they get a doctor's note, but they also work with an acupuncturist in our office, and they have said that they have seen such a significant difference that even their doctors are impressed with their outcome. So there's something to be said, whether it's a placebo effect or not. The effects that people are feeling from being in a salt room are incredible. I know I use it for my skin, and whenever I'm getting sick, will jump in the salt room. And it's a safe haven for people for sure.